Video, kill the radio star. Hola, 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 ¿cómo estás? Welcome to my channel. I am Show Love. This is the Show Love Tarot. And we're going to do a little reading for a general read for the collective. My goal is to post the rest of the signs. I think I stopped on Capricorn. Last time I attempted to do all signs, do a reading for all signs, so I'll pick it up maybe today. Who knows? I think Sagittarius is next, but right now we're going to do a collective reading, a general, see what's going on, just tap in. So I've already pulled the cards. And the first one that came out is was the 10 of Swords, which is the Everything is Fine card. You can clearly see that everything is not fine. She is not doing well. She's on the floor. Some of y'all maybe have a oil leak. Some of y'all leaking oil. Check your car. I just saw that. Everything's not fine. Do a car service. This is not for everyone, but someone out there needs to change the oil or put some oil in, or they're leaking oil. Look, I see it. Glory be to God. Everything's not fine. So, for most others, you're just, being drained and you're just leaking, just like, there's so many daggers in you. There's so many disappointments. There's so many setbacks. There's so many, and I feel for some of you, there's this feeling of like you're finding a way out of this energy of just having to pretend like everything is fine and put on a happy face, look on the bright side of life, Sometimes there needs to be some action that can get you out of that and not just a mental thought pattern. People talk a lot about, positive affirmations and la 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 la. I mean, they'll only take you so far, okay? You got to put some action behind, making a movement into a next step. And I feel like some of you, the next card that came out, the Hierophant, some of you are tapping into your intuition. This whole reading sort of gave me a sense of like breaking off of being attached to so many ideology, ideas, idealism. Those are very sort of cult-like mentalities, and they could be very draining, especially if there is a direction that you need to take that is antagonistic to those ideologies. Check your ideologies, check your beliefs, check what your thoughts about how things should be, and there's a sense of perfectionism. There's a sense of following some type of tradition, or just kind of not taking the road less traveled. Maybe you come from a family of a line of doctors, or a line of carpenters, or your ancestors were farmers. It's like maybe you are that trendsetter that's going to break off of that tradition and do something else. Maybe you are a circus performer, and it goes completely opposite of what your family, your social environment would consider something worth putting your time and energy into. People just like to follow into, their the people that came before them, their footsteps, because it's easier. I've been following. I try not to get caught up into that Murdaugh case. I don't know if you've been watching that. I mean, it's very gruesome. I don't recommend it at all, but I did get sucked in by the nepotism and the long line of family members that sort of control this town and control the justice of this town, and really, screwed a lot of people over a long period of time. Um, a lot of people, particularly the poor, black, um, people that were in the elite group in that area in South Carolina. So, but there's like this demand. There was like this demand in that family to like carry on the family um, lineage, and I was a lawyer, you're a lawyer, da 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 da. So I see, I see. Maybe you're stuck in that, and you've been stuck in that, or or living up to other people's expectations. Even some of you have been doing that, and it has been keeping you feeling defeated, incapable of being yourself. You have been having to hide your true feelings about certain things, and it has been causing you some very um, it's like the Four of Swords here. Like I see that you're just wanting to put those thoughts to rest, put those things to rest. It's been sort of tormenting some of you, wanting to live up to other people's expectations, but also wanting to live the life that you are here to live. You're here to live your own path. So anyway, whatever. And some of you are waking up. Your intuition is sort of blooming here, and you're. It just feels like some of you have been trying to really hard to avoid taking this next step, crossing this bridge with the Six of Swords in reverse. That bridge. You haven't made it over the threshold of moving into that space where you are um, tapping in your intuition, being who you are, being your authentic self, and not having to hide. Um, and you're no longer um, Four Cups in reverse. You're no longer rejecting the part of you that, or that part of the side of you in denial about it. Maybe you're wanting to start a new hobby. Maybe you want to garden or start a new career or pick up a new um, musical instrument. It's like it's never too late. And I feel like some of you are starting to move towards things that make you happy. Your happiness is becoming more important than your thoughts about what others think about your happiness. And that's beautiful. Come on, give yourself a round of applause. You're finally making decisions that um, speak to your heart. Okay? And you're no longer hiding the truth of who you are. Maybe some of you, who knows, maybe some of you like things that you're finding out things about yourself that you like that you never knew that you liked. Some of you are making a discovery. You're on the journey of discovery, and you're finding out what is home to you. Some of you have been feeling out of place. The Ten of Pentacles in reverse. You're kind of like looking for your tribe, and your tribe is you're realizing your tribe is different from the tribe that you thought you were a part of. That happens, you've been feeling out in the cold with 5 Pentacles, the people that, it's that whole tradition thing again. It's like, well, I should be able to get along with these folks or feel connected to these people, but, you're finding out that things don't always appear as they actually are, and trying to fit into certain groups just because of status or even like the same interest, it's not going to always work out. If you feel isolated in a group or a group of people, then those aren't your people. Okay? Those aren't your people. If you're in a group where, you don't feel at home or at peace around certain people, those aren't your people. You got to feel at peace around where you are. You got to have a peaceful home. You got to have a peaceful environment at work. You got to have a peaceful environment around your friends and family. You just got to be at peace. And, where you're an environment where you're also like recognized for who you are. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like some of you are trying to move towards this space of, of higher recognition. You're being recognized for who you are. This may have been something that you have been trying to or wanting to like move or has been causing you some type of turmoil because you haven't been recognized for who you are. And what you offer and what you bring forth to the table. There's some situations where people haven't seen you as a partner of equal give and take. Some of you have been isolated because you haven't been seen, like your ability to do what you do wasn't recognized. But that is coming to an end. That heavy burden is coming to an end. People not recognizing you for who you are, but you have to show who you are first. You know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. You have to like be yourself and just da 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 da. And then this Queen of Pentacles come out. Put yourself where you go. You can be a King or a Queen of Pentacles. You may be dealing with the Queen of Pentacles, a Capricorn, perhaps Capricorn, Virgo or Taurus ? There is some action that you failed to do in the past that you're about to take. You tried to walk away. There was like maybe some type of miscommunication about something. Maybe this Empress here. It looks like there was some miscommunication with this Empress here. Some type of confrontation that you try to avoid and try to hide, but that's coming out. This Ten of Cups. Once you reveal all that needs to be revealed of who you are, you get that Ten of Cups. You get that happiness. You don't have to hold your cards so close to your chest anymore. You get that satisfaction that you've been looking for, and you get to see life from a different perspective. It's really cool. There's an offer coming in. That you've been waiting for a long time. You may not feel like you're prepared for this offer, and you may kind of doubt yourself and feel like you're not ready for this. But you have to drop those heavy burdens, those heavy thoughts, because this is your time to shine. This is your time to celebrate. You got this Three of Cups. You know what to do. You know how to do it. You know what to do. You know how to do it. All right, folks. Family, friends, and lovers, that is my gift to you. Please like, subscribe if you feel so inclined. This has been a general reading for the collective. I will see you again soon. Ciao.